Hey everybody, Eric here from Bloat Games, coming at you today, coming at you live. Wow, it's been a while since I've been on here. Almost forgot how to get these things going. Well, Cameron called me out the other day over on the G Plus community and said, man, is your YouTube channel just dead? And so felt the need to get back on here. I've actually wanted to go on here for a while. There's been some stuff I wanted to talk about. Some stuff that was going on in life that was keeping me from doing other things. And then, I got a ton of stuff to talk about Bloat Games. So I thought I'd just jump on here, say hey to everybody, let everybody know I'm still here and things are still going as good as could be expected. So what happened? Why did I disappear? Well, to be honest, going through some personal stuff. No, that doesn't tell you a lot. That's where it is. My mother got sick, and she's still sick. It's not the type of sick that you get better from. It's just the type of sick that you do the best you can while you can. So that was a big thing, and it kind of came out of nowhere, kind of blindsided us, really. I went to Chicago, go Cubbies, saw my first Cubs game at Wrigley Field, got to hang out with my cousin and her husband and, have a big old time up in Chicago. And we came back, and kind of right after that, my mother got sick. So she went to the hospital for something unrelated, but they found out that, that she did indeed have cancer, and then her cancer, from the course of the time that it was found until the time when the treatment started, it spread from her lungs to her bones. So they got upgraded to stage 4 cancer really quick and kind of just knocked us all on our tail. Besides that, my son went away to high school, my baby boy, my little one, and then I've been having issues with my day job. Funny enough, as much stuff as Bloat Games puts out, you would think that I just did this full time, but no. I actually have another full-time plus overtime job. And so that's where I've been, guys. I miss getting on here, chatting with everybody. I miss making videos, doing reviews. Been having to deal with life. But with that being said, while that stuff's been going on, there's also been some pretty awesome stuff going on in my life too at the exact same time as all the downer stuff. Bloat Games is doing really well. So well, in fact, that it's becoming very difficult to keep up with all the stuff. Myself and Josh and Jody and everybody who's part of the Jason, part of the real Bloat Games crew, find it a little difficult to we're a little inundated by projects and things going on. So it's been interesting. So we're having what small businesses like to have growing pains, or like to call growing pains. I don't know if they like to have them, but our business is growing faster than we are. So that's a good problem to have. So don't take that as complaining. I am very grateful for the success that Bloat Games has had, which of course is all due to our backers and the people who follow us and the people who buy our games, our friends. Really couldn't do it without you guys. Wouldn't do it without you guys. To be truthful, it'd just be me and Josh sitting around playing our own games. That would be sad. That would be lame. That's what we used to do, though, so I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to come at you, tell you all where I've been and all that, but I also wanted to go ahead and get a good update in there for you as to what Bloat Games has been up to, where we're at, and where we're going. We had our biggest Kickstarter, Vigilante City, did almost $13,000. We were like $6 away from $13,000. Just blew us away at the amount of backers that we had and the support we got for that. And everything's going great with that. We're in the process of still putting together the Dungeon Master's Guide. Well, we call it the Villain's Guide. But we're in the process of getting that together to where it's presentable. We got a version, which is not the final version, but we got a version of the core rules out there that people are playing. We're getting feedback, most of it good, some of it, some of it not so positive, but we're taking it on the chin. It's the first time Bloat Games has received some negative criticism, so it had to come sometime, right? So we got that going, and so we're working towards improving those products. We want to make everybody happy, which you can't always do, but it's great it's a great goal to have. So that's what it's been taking up the majority of our time. But in the process, Josh Palmer, my partner in crime here, he's been churning out stuff like crazy. Josh kind of got a fire lit under him, so we've been able to release the UFO Investigators Handbook for Dark Places and Demogorgons. We've got the Ghost Hunters Handbook coming out. Jody has started his own zine that he's publishing through the Bloat Games umbrella. So Conspiracy Theories is out. It is a Survive This zine. I've been able to finish up finishing up some of the things that I've been working on for a while. So we got some things on the way for you, like the Isle of the Amazon, which is going to be a setting guide for Untold Adventures, which is by James M. Spahn and the good folks over there at Bell Rider Games, which is James M. Spahn. And it's a white box based thing, and it's going to kind of be let's see. All right, I'll get right to you, Matt. It would kind of be like if Wonder Woman never left Themyscira. So any sci-fi projects in the works? Currently, no. Not that they're off limits, but right now we don't have any. Although we do got some stuff coming up that's a little bit out of our wheelhouse, and I'll definitely be talking about that. Also put up a thing on our Facebook page to vote if you like the name Council of Bats or the Court of Bats. Looks like a Council of Bats is winning that name. And that's going to be a superheroes in a fantasy setting. Basically, it's the Justice League in a fantasy setting. It's going to be white box, Sword and Wizardry white box compatible game. So that's coming. That's going to be a full, complete core rule book with of course new classes, and all kinds of goodies in there. All right. Something that you may or may not be aware of, we have we announced shortly after the success of Vigilante City that we were going to put together an anthology of superhero stories, Tales from Vigilante City, and that is going great. If you're writing that or you're still working on yours, the submission deadline is November 1st, so you got to get those in. Check over on the Bloat Games page. You'll find my email address and what you need to put in the subject line. That way it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. We've received quite a few entries. A lot of them are coming in now, so it's people really been working on them, and I'm very happy, very excited. I'm going to be digging into those come November. So I look forward to going through those, and that's a joint project with myself and James Spahn. So hey Cameron, I was just talking about you a few minutes ago, man. It's good to be back. You spurred me along, got me back on the screen. So we got that coming, Tales from Vigilante City, be on the lookout. But what I wanted to talk about is Bloat Games. With the growth and the success that we're having, we're going to kind of be splitting, I want to say splitting the company because that sounds bad and negative, but we're going to be opening up some additional imprints for Bloat Games. So we're going to have Bloat Games Fiction. We're going to have, which is going to start with Tales from Vigilante City, the superhero anthology, which I have a feeling from the amount of submissions we're receiving that's going to get a second volume as well. We're also, I got a book in the works called Dying in Dungeons, which interviews authors and people working in the game industry, people who are just lifelong role-playing people, and really kind of just ask them the question, what is it about fantasy role-playing games and dungeon crawls that you like so much? and you get everybody's response, maybe a little bit of history from each person. So that's coming up. We also have I have an idea for Dark Places and Demogorgons, Tales from Jeffersontown. Haven't gone anywhere beyond that idea, but those are things that we're going to be looking to get some people in here that aren't usually in the Bloat Games wheelhouse to help us out with some freelancers. So be on the lookouts for that from Bloat Games. That's one of the things that we're going to need more brains and more talent if we're going to continue to grow at the rate that we're growing. So we got, like I said, new imprint of Bloat Games fiction coming with those 3 projects, at least in the preliminary stages. Bloat Games Dark is going to be a new imprint for us, which is going to deal with more more mature gaming, not a lot of family friendly. A lot of times with Dark Places and Demogorgons, I'll have an idea or somebody will suggest an idea. I go, ooh, that's a great idea. I can't release it. But so we're going to go take things a little black and possibly do those type things in like zine or small booklet forms. Got some ideas. Haven't got a lot of work done on that. And then the final imprint that we're going to have is Bloat Games Arts and Graphics. And I got a super cool project that I can't tell you about till next month. So November 1st, I hope to be making a very special announcement that features our very first, our flagship product for Bloat Game arts and graphic designers. So, or graphics, not graphic designers. All right. Woo! We're already at the 12-minute mark. All right, so this one's going to be a long one, but I'm going to try to talk fast. A couple things I want everybody to know. If you ever need us, reach out to us on Facebook. That's the quickest way to get us, especially with G Plus going away. I know a lot of people are going over to the MeWe. I get a lot of requests for us to join Discord. Currently, I'm trying to figure out a way to get maybe someone in who could assist us with our social media presence online. We spend a fair amount of time answering questions and stuff like that, which is great because I love interacting with all my friends and all our community. But when you got to learn other platforms, I'm not the most tech savvy guy. It really hinders and takes away from the aspects of what we're trying to do at Bloat Games, which is make more awesome content and games for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, I know just about everybody who's on G Plus. With G Plus going away, they're going over to MeWe. I haven't, other than seeing the logo and seeing everybody post about it, I have no idea what that is, and there could be a transition. But like I said, the most up-to-date place to always find us or to reach us, especially, is over on Facebook. We got some other interesting stuff happening. We got some pins, some stickers, some different merch coming in. So we're starting to get stuff, and that more is primarily for like if we go to cons and stuff. It's not, you're never going to see Bloat Games running a Kickstarter to sell you some stickers or anything crazy like that. But it's just to try to have stuff on the table at these conventions that we go to. Speaking of conventions, we're going to be up at Con on the Cob up in Northern Ohio this coming month, December. We're going to be at SuperCon here in Louisville, and we're going to be at GaryCon in March. Next year, we're going to focus on, Josh and I really are going to have to sit down and talk about it, because we're going to have to figure out if we're going to try to attack every con, like go to a ton of cons, or if we're going to just try to focus on gaming cons. And so that's something that you guys might be able to help us out with. If you could let us know, what's your preference? Would you like to see us at a bunch of smaller cons, or would you rather have us just show up at the like the big four and go from there? So let me know what your preference is on that, because we'd really love to hear that feedback. So up next, I got something to tell you, and I hate that it went to the 15-minute mark, because most people are going to miss it. But hopefully some people will talk about this, maybe get some Facebook shares out there or something. there's been a super secret project going on here at Bloat Games. I just want to go ahead and put out there because we're about a quarter of the way through, and I'm so excited with the way things are going. Well, actually, more than a quarter. We're about halfway through the whole process. But there's going to be a Kickstarter coming for Dark Places and Demigorgons, the Cryptid Manual. All right, the Cryptid Manual, what that is kind of like our version of the Monster Manual, except for it has all the cryptids from here in North America. So you got all the Pope Lake Monster, all the different Bigfoots, the Chupacabras, the Mothmans, the Goatmans, the Lizard People, the Gremlins, the whatevers. All those are coming, and that was a team effort written by. I kind of came up with the concept for what I wanted for that book to be, and then Josh Palmer and Jody Brandt teamed up, and the writing in it is killer. And we have Runehammer, who is coming on board too. Runehammer, right now, he's in the process of doing all the layout. He's doing the full layout, the full design, all the art. I believe there's like 70 creatures, and all 70 creatures are getting their own piece of art. I mean, it's crazy. And this book looks amazing. It looks way better than anything Bloat Games has put out so far. I'm so proud of it. I can't wait to get in your hands. So you're going to be hearing a lot more about that coming up. Checked out the link. Art looks incredible on the project. Awesome, thanks. But yeah, so it is definitely coming. Before probably near the end of the year. I haven't researched Kickstarters as far as how they go off in December, so it's either going to be like December or in February. Kickstarters in January pretty much tank. But we will definitely get that stuff out there in plenty of time. You'll know all the details about it, and I might even start sharing out some stuff on social media, some images and stuff like that, so you can see. Because when I tell you folks, it looks awesome. I'm really super excited and jazzed on that project. Definitely, I think it is our best looking project so far. So it's really cool to have that under my banner. You know what I mean? So we got that coming. There's a couple more projects that I cannot tell you about. Hopefully I plan to do like a big, like November 1st, do like a full press release. Because like I said, I got a couple things to announce, a couple things that are really big. I apologize if you can hear my dogs barking. The mailman's here. Seems like he only comes when I film videos. So yeah, but got a lot of really cool stuff coming. I'm going to try to get back to making more videos again. Now that the roller coaster that life threw me on is kind of leveling out and coming back to a more usual ride, a more manageable ride. I would like to get back and make some more videos. Going to possibly do some podcasts. We're going to do a lot of stuff that features other gaming companies, other game products. I got a lot of stuff in the works I can't tell you about, where I'm working up or teaming up with other game companies, just because it hasn't been announced. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but a lot of good stuff is coming. Been making some really good friends who are also doing the same thing I'm doing, and everybody just wants to see everybody do that much better. So we're all kind of working together. It's kind of really fun behind the scenes. Now is the time to be a game designer. If you want to be a game designer, now's the time to do it. So I had all that I wanted to tell you. I appreciate everybody. I see I got like 5 viewers. Appreciate everybody who stuck around to the 20-minute mark. I did not intend to make a 20-minute video, but it's been a while, right? So also with like I said, we're going to be doing some podcasts and stuff, but also with some of the videos we're going to be doing too, they're going to be about 50-50. So let us know, and let me know in the comments. Do you want to see like how much Bloat Games content do you want to see? Do you want to see like 50% Bloat Game content, 50% me talking about all the other